When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? Oh no. I don't know. Welcome back to a brand new episode of When's Lunch. My name is Spencer.
I am Matheson.
And we're here for another internet episode of When's Lunch, your favorite podcast on a balcony.
We're gonna get better. We're gonna get better at this whole online thing, but slowly but surely.
I don't want to get better at it. I don't like it. I really don't. I really don't like it. But at this point, we're 10,000 miles apart from each other, so it is what it is.
Well, listen. I mean, it's out in the world right now, and you're a movie star nowadays. So,
dude, I'm a movie star. A star is born, as they say, and he's born in a quarantine setting. But the star is born.
Oh,
and it's me. So bow down.
This is true.
No, dude, I'm super excited. I'm out here in South Africa, far away. But I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling great. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm stuck in quarantine, Matheson, and it's not great.
What are you on day 5 now?
Yeah, this is like the end of day 5. 5 more days to go. It's like, if I can describe it as like fast and slow at the same time,
that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, like I finished day 5 and I'm like, holy shit, like it's already been 5 days. But then the other part of me is like, oh God, I have 5 more full days. I'm making it work though.
Well, yeah. You haven't, and it's like a serious quarantine, right? Like you haven't seen anybody, you haven't gone anywhere but your room.
Just my room and my back patio. It's been great.
We were talking earlier, but you want to tell the people about your really fancy diet that you've been eating?
Oh, I've just been eating room service, which has been fantastic. It's been great.
Yeah.
I've just had lots of grilled chicken, lots of steak, lots of salads and soup. And I've been eating hella soup, that's for sure.
Yeah,
it's because I can only eat room service, or if I order food out, there's like 2 restaurants that I'm allowed to get it from. And then if I get that, they have to like sanitize the stuff. And I'm like, that's not worth it to me to get a weird place and they have to like wipe down the wrappers with Clorox wipes. Sounds horrible.
They're just bleaching your salad. They're just spraying Clorox on directly onto the salad.
Yeah, just literally. It's clean eating at its finest.
That's a good point. You're never gonna get corona, dude.
I'm never gonna get corona.
So you're just eating bleach.
God, I know that. Yo, before we get fully started, I want to give a shout out to everybody listening to my brand new single, Too Many Friends. Huge shout out to all the fans streaming nonstop. It's at 100,000 streams almost on Spotify, and that's just crazy. It's only been out for like a week and a half, so shout out to y'all.
Those are some serious numbers too,
dude. It's great. It's like
yeah.
I've been on New Music Friday before, and this is more streams than I would have gotten on New Music Friday, which is really, really nuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it just kind of goes to show you how important, the fans are. Like, that's like the main part. Like, anybody can get on New Music Friday and kind of have a good first week. But then when you have like fans like that really take you to the next level, special.
Yeah. When I saw some people, well, you were sharing some people doing TikToks to it, which is cool.
Yeah, dude.
And I feel like I've seen a lot of people just on Instagram, like still sharing it, like still saying like, this song's still stuck in my head or whatever. And, just like, which is cool because I feel like people, and this is not a bad thing, obviously, but I feel like people will be like, oh yeah, my friend put out a song, and they'll be like, yeah, like check out my friend's song, which is like super cool to do, supporting your friends and stuff. But I feel like people are like going one step farther, and being like,
Oh, I think so
oh shit,
too.
like I actually really dig this song. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
definitely feel that too. It's funny because like in maybe I don't know 2015, 16, 17, there was this age of like when if I release a song or an artist friend of mine release a song, they would like you would mass texted this. You would mass text all of your friends with like any sort of a social following, like, yo, just release a song. If you like post about it, that'd be super cool. And
yeah.
I don't know why, because it never really amounted to anything, but it was like a weird like social media Vine clout age to where you thought it would. And I haven't done that in 4 years probably.
Yeah.
But that's what's cool about people sharing it is like I've never asked one person to share the song, and then a bunch of really good friends of mine and cool people share the song, and that's amazing.
Well, it's better. Yeah, I mean, it's better when you have the just like a natural,
The organic,
or just like an organic. Yes. Because yeah, gosh, I forgot about people like mass texting like, hey, I got a new song coming out. Did you ever? This is kind of off topic, but did you ever like mass text people when you got like a new phone number, like in high school? You're like, hey, this is my new number, and I feel like when I
Yeah.
did it, it was to like my like close guy friends, and then every girl I knew, just to make sure that all the all the girls like had my new phone number.
I did that. I also wrote down when I knew I was getting a phone within a week, I wrote down all of my contacts in a notebook. I still have that notebook in my room in Ohio.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nuts.
What was your first phone? Do you remember?
Well, I had like my first like actual phone was a track phone, like one of those like pay as you go minute phones, super cheap ones. My first real cell phone was a Razor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was my second real one. I had like a Nokia. It was like a freaking brick. Like it was like
yeah, that's
thick,
what I mean.
Flipped open.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have one that flipped.
Yeah,
I just had like a small payphone brick. It's funny.
Yeah, flipped open. You could like do the texting like that, like a real keyboard or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, dude, the Razors aren't Razors coming back? Didn't I see that?
I saw that. I actually saw it on TikTok. Yeah, Razors are coming back. I don't know exactly in what capacity, but Razors are coming back. The early 2000s, the mid 2000s are coming back. Britney Spears is going to be.
Is it just like
21 again?
And not insane.
Free Britney.
There it is, baby. Do you know why it's coming back? Like, is it just like a
Nostalgia.
Trying to get away from like iPhones? Oh yeah.
I would just assume it's just like a nostalgia thing. I mean, there's stuff that comes back that, technology wise doesn't make any sense to come back, but I think people tend to like drift towards those things that remind them of a certain time. Maybe I don't really know. Like even like food there's like some food that comes out that they keep bringing back. Like what's that sandwich they bring back at McDonald's? Like the McRib.
Oh, the McRib
and the Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shakes and the McRib, dude. People freak out about the McRib.
I mean, and that shit is like 20 years behind food technology. Like it's just like a bunch of like weird chemicals and weird meat and barbecue sauce.
The McRib was 100% not ribs. It's just like some sort of pork that they put in barbecue sauce.
I've had it before.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone's had the McRib.
I like it. I like it.
I remember when I was in high school, they came back with the McRib, and one of my friends left school to go get the McRib.
Dude, I remember that too. Everybody did that. They brought it back a few times. I don't fucking know, man. You want to know all I know though? Is
what's that?
It's October, Matheson.
Spooky season, baby. We're here.
I miss all of spooky season. I'm missing all because it's like spring. I think it's spring here in Cape Town.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I don't really know the rules,
yes,
dude.
Not to mention that you can't leave your room, so you can't go to any South African haunted houses or anything.
I can in a few days, but I don't know if I really don't know if like Halloween is a thing here or if it's a thing on the 31st. I know nothing. I got off the plane. They sanitized my bags. I got to the airport, or I got to the hotel. They sanitized my bags again, and then they stuck me in a room. And that's where I've been.
I mean, I would assume that like, I mean, isn't the cast mostly American, or is that not true?
No,
Oh, really?
yeah, you're wrong.
That's actually kind of cool then.
There's there's like I think
I was
like
gonna say
5 Americans, 4 Brits, 2 Aussies, 1 Canadian, and the rest are South African.
dang.
Because
All right,
there's
well,
definitely there's a talent pool here for sure. There's definitely like an entertainment scene of like actors and stuff here too. So it's kind of cool.
that makes sense. I just didn't know if everyone was American, so you could like do a Halloween celebration.
Oh, we're for
um,
sure gonna do that. My one of the
yeah.
cast members, Midori Francis. Have you seen the movie Good Boys
No,
with the 3 little kids who like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the 3 little
no,
kids.
I know what the movie
shit.
is. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
She's in that movie and she's also in this movie, and she the other night had like a little like she decorated her room in like all Halloween shit, and I'm like, I cannot wait till I'm out of here. I can't wait till I'm out of here to go drink some pumpkin wine and carve pumpkins and watch Halloween Town.
Did she get that shit delivered or something, or did she just bring it?
I don't know.
I hope that she planned ahead for hotel Halloween, because that would be awesome.
All I know is that it looked really fun, and I'm such a festive person in all aspects and all holidays, so I'm definitely ready for a Halloween party here.
Well, and Halloween's the best one, and I mean, but you can still find some Halloween movies and stuff in your on your TV.
It's weird, man. I'll watch. You know what? I'm gonna watch all the Halloween specials of like The Simpsons and like Hey Arnold and shit like that, like the light one. One of my favorite movies horror wise is Children of the Corn, and I don't know if I want to watch Children of the Corn by myself.
Oh right, yeah, that's a good point.
Like I watched a little
bit
of
the worst.
I watched a little bit of American Horror Story laying in bed a couple nights ago, and I just had to like put on a light to sleep, and I was like, that's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. Have you met any of the cast, or did you literally just go right to your quarantine room?
I have met, I think, literally only Victoria Justice. That's the only one that I met, and we went to go get our visas together a few weeks back, maybe like a month ago. But
this was in LA.
This is in Los Angeles, but no, I've not met anybody here. Yeah.
Wow.
I will though. We're all gonna be kicking it soon. I've met everybody over Zoom or FaceTime or WhatsApp or texting or whatever, but we're gonna have a good time when we get to hang.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, I feel like that would be equally as fun as the shooting. Is just getting to know people and hang. I mean, it's like when we go on tour with new people, you know, and like getting to meet, you know, like the other bands on tour, or you know, the openers, or just whatever.
Kiss them,
you know,
hug them, and give them.
Just kiss them directly in the mouth.
Hell yeah, dude! Come on, dude.
I mean, if you've been quarantining, so you can pretty much kiss whoever you want safely.
I'm gonna kiss every single person on the set. even the workers at the resort when they bring me my food. Thank you.
the animals on the set.
Hey, thank you for that steak. Come here.
Literally everybody.
Animals.
Get over here.
Get over here if you want to.
I don't really care. Speaking of spooky season, your close nighttime friend and When's Lunch alumni, Madison Eisman, has a new scary movie out.
Yeah, right, brand new, just came out last night, I think. It's called Nocturne. It's pretty spooky, pretty mind bendy, if you will.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a really good one. It's with Sydney Sweeney. Her and Sydney Sweeney. Sydney's in Euphoria. you've seen her in Euphoria and also Halsey's best friend, and also
Oh yeah.
like that's a movie. Halsey's best friend, the movie.
Should be a movie.
Yeah, the movie's out. It's called Nocturne. It's on Amazon Prime. It's really good. It's really really good. It's a Blumhouse film, and Blumhouse did like all the good horror movies there are.
Yeah, us, and Get Out, and isn't there a new one right now? Didn't it just come out, or is going to come out?
You're barking up the wrong tree, Matheson.
Oh, I could have swore there was with
They made
with
Paranormal
Janelle
Activity.
Monáe.
Oh,
Did they really?
Oh, you're talking about Antebellum,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Isn't that them?
I don't know if that's Blumhouse or not,
Oh, I thought I did. I thought it was rather.
but they're doing like sort of like that series where they do. Blumhouse on Amazon is doing a few, I think like 6 scary movies, and they're putting them all out around the same time. Yeah, pretty spooky.
That's exciting. Well, good for her. And then she has another movie, a Disney movie, which is considerably less scary.
Yeah,
It's
sad.
it's more scary for your heart.
It's called Clouds. Very very sad. Make sure to watch that too. Disney Plus.
Yeah.
We love
What
that.
of oh yeah. What have you been doing? I mean, you just been like sitting and brushing your hair, or
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of hair
ordering
brushing.
new skin.
Ordering some new skin. I've been running a lot. I got a treadmill in here, so I've been doing 6 miles a day.
Nice.
And then I've been walking back and forth, watching Prison Break. We're doing some TikToks, working on my taxes, which is quite a feat because very complicated because I'm really rich. And I've been, yeah, dude, there's this framed painting picture thing in here, and it's all about how Bigfoot is real, like the giant Pithecus or whatever. Do you know?
Yeah.
Gigantopithecus.
Gigantopithecus. Yep, that's what it is. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's all these like newspaper articles and book entries and stuff. And it's got like a little outline of Bigfoot, and it's just really funny because like I don't know like where Bigfoot first came about. It could be here, but it doesn't seem like it would be here. I feel like it'd be like,
Yeah, I don't know if South Africa is the place I would think of for Bigfoot.
or
but-
it could be where, and we're just really, really dumb and uneducated.
Well, is it like weird hotel art, or is it supposed to be actually like informative?
It's somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
It's definitely artistic, but there are like I can see full articles up there.
Where do you stand on like Bigfoot or like the Loch Ness monster or like things like that?
I'd love for them to be real. I'd really, really
Yeah.
want nothing more in the world than for them to be real. Don't really know if I believe. Except for, do you remember when we were on tour last spring with Jack and Jack, and we were in Dallas, and one of our friends, White T, he told us his Bigfoot story. Do you remember that at all?
I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay, for the
He's the
listeners,
hat guy, right?
for the listeners, there is our friend White T works for this company called Yums.
Yeah.
Really cool hat company, hooks it up for us and stuff. Was riding 4-wheelers in Tyler, Texas. I remember the town because after the show,
We've been there.
well, dude,
Yeah.
after that exact show, we spent the night there.
I know it's so exciting.
So
And
he's
he was
driving.
keep going.
He's driving 4-wheelers through the woods with his friends, and he hears like rustling to the right, and he's like, "Oh shit, deer!" And then he hears like a full-on ass charge next to him, and he's like, "What the fuck is that? Is that like a group of people?" And then he looked through and saw like fur, and the charging continued and was just, and then just like he stopped the 4-wheeler and the charging stopped. And like he heard it like kind of like trace away into the night, and he was like, I just fucking saw Bigfoot, dude.
Oh, dude, I hope that that's true. Because I'm in the same boat. Like, I don't know if I do believe, but I really hope that it's real. Like, why not? You know,
Wouldn't it be great?
like, what's the downside of it being real? I guess.
Nothing. I mean,
Like, I just, yeah,
we haven't heard of any Bigfoot deaths or any Bigfoot massacres as far as we know, other than
that's true.
Hulk Hogan.
Very true. Other than the Bigfoot massacre of '88, but that wasn't proven to be real.
Other than 9/11.
I.
That was Bigfoot, right?
That's true. You know, I would imagine that there's probably some amount of conspiracy theorists that think that that's, I think that that's real. But
Bigfoot had to have done 9/11. He had to have.
what do you like? One step farther, do you think? What do you think about like vampires?
Same.
You just hope. But
I just hope. I don't know if I truly believe. I really hope for Twilight's sake.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're obviously Team Edward, I would assume. Like, don't tell me you're freaking Team Jacob. Just making sure.
but like, I know that you agree with me, but anybody who's listening, if you were Team Jacob, it's okay to cross back over because you were confused. You were in 8th grade. And you thought that Jacob had a nice 6-pack. Well, guess what, dude? Didn't matter. Edward's more handsome. He has better hair. His career is infinitely better. He's especially more talented actor. He's just an all-around superstar. Edward, not Robert Pattinson, just Edward. No. Yeah, always he's like, always Team Edward.
Oh yeah, and he's blowing up now. I mean, Batman and he was in the new Christopher Nolan movie, right?
I love you. Just like he's blowing up now. Batman.
I couldn't think of the
Batman.
But, I mean, Batman's
The Lighthouse, Tenet,
Lighthouse,
fucking. Yeah. Robert Pattinson live at home. GQ shoot.
Oh yeah. I feel like he's like really up there as far as just like objective handsomeness, you know?
Water for Elephants.
Was he was in Water for Elephants?
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's one of the most handsome guys I think I've ever seen in a bunch of ways, in like this weird ethereal way. Like I think you know, like how in like 2010 the attractive type was quite literally like Jacob from Twilight or like a ripped Abercrombie dude. It's now turned to like sort of, I don't know, like hip, androgynous, don't care if you're ripped art
Harry
guy.
Styles.
Yeah, like Harry, like Robert Pattinson, like Matty Healy, like with that whole vibe is definitely like,
yeah.
And I like that. It's great.
Oh, I think it's super cool. I feel like Robert Pattinson too is you know how like I think we talked about this before, but you know how like John B. You know how John B. from Outer Banks, like everyone says that like he's not actually that attractive. It's just like the hair and like the style and the whole like get up. You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
I feel like Robert Pattinson's the opposite. Like he could literally be wearing a fucking garbage bag and have a shaved head and still look fucking great.
Yeah, that's very accurate. He's just handsome no matter what. And I really I was hoping he was going to be the one that would play Elvis, but
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
They chose someone else. Didn't agree with it. I hope Austin Butler. Hope he does well. I really
should have chosen
do.
You, dude. You should have played Elvis.
I could play Elvis. I don't look enough like him. That's the problem. But I could definitely.
You look more like him than he does,
dude. Austin Butler looks nothing like Elvis.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, we used to see him. We used to see him all the time. Him and when he was dating Vanessa Hudgens, we would go to that Pinkberry near our place, and he was always there with Vanessa every time we went. So they must have been going quite literally every night.
Just getting Pinkberry, just getting fat,
getting Pinkberry, getting pink eye, all the same.
he just goes into Pinkberry. Just Vanessa just farts into his eyes, and he just gets pink
okay. All right. So gross.
That's how you get pink eye. That's a medical truth. You can get.
Do you remember when Vanessa Hudgens got hammered on Instagram Live and then
yes,
talk shit about, was it how COVID was fake or something, or like masks were whack or something like that?
No, she went.
It was before that.
Yeah, it wasn't COVID stuff. Wasn't it like a some sort of gender thing? Like I thought, wasn't it like a trans or like gay thing? Or am I really making that up?
I think you're making it up. It's a slippery slope, so I'd be careful.
Yeah, I know exactly. I don't want to. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I think it was a
coronavirus
thing.
It is the virus. You were right. So ignore everything I just said, because you were definitely right.
I mean, that's what happened. That's the dangerous part about getting on Instagram Live when you're tipsy, dude, is like you just might splurt some shit out.
Yeah,
you might.
Well, that's what. Yeah, apparently that's what she did. I'm looking it up right now. She said, the virus was fake and not a big deal. Which is ballsy.
I mean, just like you can't you just can't do it in that world. You just can't.
Yeah, well, that's like unless you're Aaron Carter, then freaking drink a gallon of
hold the fuck on. Do you know what cam soda is?
No.
Okay.
Wait, I know what you're talking about. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm going to need you to fucking fact check this right now. But apparently Aaron Carter is masturbating and doing sexual things on like an OnlyFans type.
Yep.
Program.
You can, on camsoda.com. He's right here.
What are the details? What are the price? Is there a place where you can put in like a how much would it take for you to come on my podcast price? I want that motherfucker on this podcast.
I do not. I really don't want to be here. I genuinely regret being on this web. Oh my god, you gotta see what I'm looking at.
What are you looking at, dude? Describe to us.
All right. Well, there's.
What if your mom walks by?
It's. I don't think she will. But first of all, there's 1,000 pop-ups of just straight porn, which is fine. But there's God. Okay, so he has 3 videos up right now. It costs 500 tokens. I don't know if a token is $1 or how that works, but there's 3 videos up right now. There's one that is 30 minutes long, and it's titled "Jerking with a Cum Shot," and I'm quite literally looking at that right now. There's another video.
Wait, hold on. Does it show his penis?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Bro, why wouldn't you go? Aaron, keep that shit put your hand in front of it, so make it more worth it, dude.
I know.
Damn it.
Well, it's 500 tokens. You can see the rest of it, but I know.
But the penis shot should be some tokens.
The other one is teasing my cock, and that's only 11 minutes long. But I don't know I can only assume what he does in that one. And then the last one is my first nude show, and he's playing guitar, but he's just naked. So that's where we're at. He's got 1,400 followers on Cam Soda. So the comments are brutal. This is something else. Are you looking it up?
Dude, I just got on. Oh man.
Isn't it rough?
I mean, here's the thing. I don't hate on anybody for doing like any types of sex work. Like I'm in for it.
Yeah, like whatever.
He's just a wild man in all aspects. So it's just very, I don't know. This is like very interesting to me, you know?
Oh, here we go. Prior to this
man.
debut, a rep for Cam Soda confirmed to Page Six that Carter is doing X-rated content on this platform. The rep The rep also said Carter will, in quotes, eat bananas teasingly and peel some with his feet during the stream. apparently that's a sought after situation. But
It doesn't even sound sexual. It's just like, hey, can you just peel those bananas with your feet?
I guess he his debut broke the Cam Soda record for most.
Okay, Matheson, this is you know what? Good for fucking you, Aaron Carter. Let's literally give Aaron Carter a round of applause right now. That's fucking amazing.
He's on OnlyFans and he charges $27 a month.
Dude, okay. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Dude is making some money. Dude is really making some money.
I'm sure he's got to be making thousands of dollars a month, I bet.
And you know what? Props to him, because I can't stay away from his like page for more than like a month. I always go check in, see what he's up to.
And he's just peeling bananas with his feet. So
I mean, dude, fucking make your money, dude. Like I always say, get your fucking bag. No judgment from us at Wins Lunch. We are all for Cam Soda, OnlyFans, feetfetish.com, whatever the hell, man. Like, get your money, dude.
Yeah, I honestly don't care. I think people, I mean, there's like not even a negative connotation, but there is a connotation of like, he used to be a Disney star, now he's fucking doing this. But like, who cares? Like,
that's like the shock value, I think.
Right. It's just, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever.
Speaking of like social media stuff, fucking, there's no updates in this whatsoever, but I'm really excited for the Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson fight.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's fucking whatever his name is, Mike Tyson, whatever, fighting above. I'm ready for the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight, dude. Well, that's what I'm ready for.
Here's what's going to happen. Mike Tyson's going to win in 15 seconds because I think he's fighting Roy Jones Jr. and I'm pretty sure Roy Jones Jr. has not been training at all. Like I read an article that said he was like, he kind of thought that it was a joke, and now that it's not a joke, he's like very behind on his training. And Mike Tyson is, as you've probably seen on those like Instagram and clips and stuff like that, like he's a fucking freak of nature still.
I don't fucking buy it. I think
you don't buy it?
I think he was being lazy and now is scared that he's going to get hated on for losing. And he could not know it was real. He saw Mike Tyson training. Like he knew it was real.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just talking some shit. That guy's going to get beat up. I'm calling it now. Jake, I want Nate Robinson to win, but Jake Paul is going to knock Nate Robinson out, dude.
So here's my question then, and I honestly don't know this. Is Nate Robinson a fighter? Has he literally ever fought before? Like,
I don't think so. I mean, Jake's only had two fights. He's 2-0. He's really, really won his fights. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna put some money on it.
Are you really?
Put some money? Yeah, I'm gonna put some money on Jake Paul. Even though a lot of people do not like him as a person, which I get, like, you know, so fuck boy's a fuck boy, but
very true.
If you think that, if you know, you don't.
November 28th. Get your money ready.
It was supposed to be in October, then it got pushed back like a month. And it's going to be a hell of a fight, like right after Thanksgiving. If I'm in Ohio for Thanksgiving, we should get together for that fucking fight, dude. I'll buy it.
Oh, we're absolutely watching. It's only $50 to watch it.
I'm going to buy it in my parents' basement and like bring out the fucking wings and the pizza and the popcorn.
And just things.
Watch a social media fight go down. I love it.
Well, here we go. He wants to. I just want to conquer so much, and I want to show the world I can do every sport. So apparently, after this, he plans on moving to baseball, soccer, swimming, and volleyball.
Nate said that.
Yeah, he's just going for it. So
I mean, fuck it, dude. I guess.
I have no idea. Oh, this is actually interesting. He said the beauty about this fight is I have film on Jake Paul, and he has no film on me.
Okay,
So he
dude.
doesn't know.
Listen, the film is like worth it. Like that's like a thing that you need to know, and you need to know how people fight and stuff. But at the end of the day, the film is the last 5% of the fight. It's like that little edge that you need. It's like that little like that, you know, that 2% quickness that you need. The real part of fighting comes from knowing how to fight, being a good fighter, training your ass off and experience. And you know, the film on Jake Paul is not going to win him the fight.
How much money would you need to get in the ring with Mike Tyson 1 round?
I don't know if you can give me enough money because I'm sure I would get some sort of brain damage.
I mean, yeah, because I'm obviously at that point, it's literally just like how much money to get knocked out, because I'm not going to do literally anything to him.
Right. Because that's how you're down, is if you're knocked out. So you're going to get knocked out.
Yeah. So I think I would do it. I think I would get knocked out for 50 grand.
No, you wouldn't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Dude, relax. You're not going to do that. Don't fucking lie. Did you hear about the new fight?
No, who?
Noah Beck and Dixie D'Amelio.
What?
Yeah, they're fighting.
Are you here fucking joking?
You're looking it up. I'm just kidding.
I was going to look it up because that would be like, God, she's going for all revenue streams now. Just like fighting and music, dude, and all.
They're dating. That's why they just started dating like 3 days ago.
How old is she?
Dixie's 20.
Really?
19,
20? Why they seem like 14 to me.
Charlie's 16. Charlie's 16 and Dixie's 20. I don't know, man.
Yeah, she is 19.
19. Okay. Yes. Yeah, she's dope though. I like her music. I remember I was having a convo on your birthday, actually, with our friend Caden, and he didn't think that she's a real artist, and I disagreed, and I said, you know, because that was the night that her song with Black Bear dropped, and I was like, dude, this is like really sick. She got Black Bear in a song, and just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not an artist. And he just kept saying, you know, no shade to Caden, but Shaden. No shading to Caden. I don't know, man. I fuck with the music. I think it's cool. It's early. It's too early to tell because there's literally only 1 song out, 2 songs, I guess. But I'm in. I like the shits. I'm with the shits, as they say. Sometimes I don't want to be happy. Don't hold it against me. If don't leave me in, let me be sad.
That's a good melody.
Yeah, it's great, dude. And the writers and producers are sick too. I forget who did it, but I know of them. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a first song, dude. Remember my first song was called Heartstrings. Like, come on.
Hey,
let's get our shit together.
Heartstrings goes hard live.
It doesn't go hard. And we don't play it
anymore.
Oh,
how dare you? Yes, it does.
We don't play it anymore. Relax. The album art is just like, it's a song for anybody listening. It's just my first song I ever wrote and put out, 2015. I pulled it off streaming a couple years ago. It's a little cringy. The album artwork is me like looking like with the faux hawk and a suit jacket on, like looking out into the ether, and I'm in Westerville, Ohio, on the stoops of a building, just like looking out, like with like one of those sad Justin Bieber wrinkled forehead faces. And then my second single, which this one does go hard, but I'm not like super proud of it, is Bad Influence.
Oh yeah.
It's the first song I ever liked that I put out, I think. And also another album artwork. I'm just kind of looking sad on the front. Got like a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Bad Influence on the radio and being like super stoked, just like, oh, I play this song. Like it was like a kind of a cool, almost just like movie scene moment, like hearing a song you play on the radio, you know.
I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like you out here, you not out here, bro.
God, like, you just accept a compliment, you shithead.
Did you see what Logan Paul did with
No.
Pokemon? With
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Oh shit! Now I have to know.
Dude, this is really crazy.
Let me
But okay, so apparently Pokemon cards are super, super fucking valuable right now. Like they're like just
The OG Pokemon cards?
skyrocketing in prices. Original ones like the Charizard, like all those super special ones are skyrocketing in price. So he's been collecting them like crazy and selling and buying and doing all this stuff. And he did like an unboxing live. Raised
That's what I'm looking at, yeah.
$130,000, dude. He
That's
bought
amazing.
a pack of cards. He bought like a box of cards for, I forget the number. You could probably look it up, but it was like $200,000 for like a box of cards.
What it was, yeah, $200 at an online auction.
$200,000
for, yeah, 200. Sorry, yeah, $200,000. And yeah, he's raised. It's still going, but he's raised $130,000 and counting, which is insane
for mental health, right?
Yeah, which is super cool, actually.
Dude, it's awesome, man. I'm really into people change, you know, people grow up, people kind of get their shit together and change as human beings. And that's that I've just noticed that in him in the last year or 2 years. And that kind of shit's really dope.
I actually, I would actually really agree with that. I always think it's weird. I mean, and that's just that's kind of concurrent with like the whole cancel culture thing that you and I have talked about before, but people are supposed to make mistakes and grow, and people are supposed to learn from their mistakes, you know?
Yeah.
And just like why wouldn't you, like, that's what life's supposed to be. You're supposed to learn from, you're supposed to experience and learn and all that kind of stuff. So it seems so crazy to me that people write off people after one mistake, you know? And yeah, he's like fucked up a decent amount of times, but you know, he's trying to be better.
I think it comes from like, you know, fucking up on that big of a level is just hard because you fuck up in front of so many people, and like we were able to fuck up in front of like 6 people and he fucked up in front of 30 million, so multiple, like those are just his subscribers on YouTube, but he fucked up in front of the whole world.
Right.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's just cool to see people overcome and start to come out on top, whether anybody agrees with me or not. I'm a big fan of people kind of taking their mistakes and turning them on their heads and, you know, moving on in a positive manner. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be specific to Logan Paul. I mean, that kind of behavior in general is really mature and positive. Like, why wouldn't you want to be around a person that is like that grows and, you know, like learns from their mistakes and stuff. Like, plus I don't want to be around anyone that does the opposite. Like, I don't want to be,
I agree,
around someone that just like judges and just like, well, yeah, fuck them because they did one thing wrong one
dude,
time.
fuck them, dude.
That's why I say release Bill Cosby, baby.
Okay. Okay. Release Bill Cosby, lock up Bill Clinton. Lock them up together. Could you imagine those two motherfuckers locked up together? They would hook up with each other. They would have to.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Bill Cosby would drug Bill Clinton and Bill Clinton would be kind of into it. Just like, well, Bill Clinton would also, you're not a 15-year-old on Sex Island, but I like you anyways.
No.
Isn't that like, how did that just get swept under the rug, by the way? Like, I mean, I
ask myself that every day, Matheson, but like I ask myself that every day. How was there not just a crazy giant I don't know what the word is, but
just like investigation. Like, how is that not the
that's the
biggest thing
word.
I've ever
I
like
couldn't think of the
there?
fucking word investigation.
I mean, I guess once he killed himself, wink, wink. Um, like people just ended it, but I don't know, man. I mean, what an insane and like especially with his, that woman that was like his handler, Ghislaine or whatever. Now she's in custody, and um, I don't know. It just is so crazy to me that there was literally an island full of pedophiles.
How have we
Like,
not heard stuff like more stuff soon? I thought like after that like thing, the documentary on Netflix came out, and I think that like opened a lot of the public's eyes to everything. Uh,
right,
like I think after that came out, I was like, oh shit, like something's gonna come out in the next few weeks. Like we're gonna get that list of
right.
celebrities that are creeps, and like, oh, everybody's gonna get arrested. And then just she got arrested, and I'm sitting here scratching my head like, what? When are we ever gonna hear about that? I don't even think so. And then Bill Clinton's just like cruising around town.
I know. Like a lot of people that were. I mean, Trump's on that list too.
That's what I'm
And
saying, dude. And like that makes even more sense to me that he wouldn't be taken into custody because he's the president. I just feel like there's some weird like presidential like you can't ever arrest the president. He could literally kill
right.
somebody. But after he I was going to say retires, after he isn't president anymore, I hope he gets arrested, dude, because that shit's creepy. Like, where's Prince? What prince
Yeah.
is it? William?
Yes, the older one.
Not Harry.
I think it's William. Yeah.
Like why aren't
Yeah,
these people
he was
in
on the
custody?
list. Yeah. I mean, I think that this is all literally all speculation, but I think there's a lot of speculation that it's like it's exactly what you're saying. It's like a House of Cards situation almost, where people are just like literally being silenced or too scared to say anything, because they're like, especially with like with Prince William, because that's English royalty, So I don't know. I feel like that's like a really big deal over there in England. And I mean, Trump's been accused of 400 billion things now, and he just says they're all not real. So people are just like, it's not worth it anymore.
Have you've seen Prison Break, right?
Yeah.
This reminds me of Prison Break, where they have the company, which is like the Secret Service that kind of like, is the conspiracy bureau and sort of like pins murders on people, and then anybody who's asking questions they kill. And I feel like the company in Prison Break is real. Like I feel like that's a real thing that's happening.
Oh, absolutely. Some fucking Illuminati shit, dude. It's absolutely real.
The fatherhood,
which is wild. It's the sequence. We shouldn't talk about that. Sorry.
Dude, don't even get me started, dude.
Well, brother, it's good to see you. I'm glad that you're alive. You don't have COVID. I'm sorry that you've only eaten room service for 5 days.
It's fine. It tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely do this again once you're like actually filming, because I want to hear all about about the scenes and the process,
or in next couple days, because I ain't got shit going on.
Maybe maybe we can get some of your co-stars to join you in your fancy hotel.
We could do that.
Fancy hotel room.
Well, I only have one mic though. That's a problem.
That's we'll figure it out. But
we'll figure it out.
Well, let me give me one word to describe your day so far. What time is it, by the way, over there? Is it nighttime?
Well, my phone is still on. It says 2:58 p.m. What time is it where you are?
It's 3:58 p.m.
Why would I be on
Central Time? I don't know why you're on Central Time.
Yeah, it's that. I think it's. So what would that be for me? I think it's 10 p.m. I would say my word for today, quite obviously, is monotony.
All right.
5th day in a row doing the same shit. What about you?
God, I feel like this is like borderline like a torture situation.
I mean,
You just can't
Matheson,
leave.
it really is. Like, I feel like 5 days. If 5 days is for the locals, that's how long they have to quarantine. And I would like that feels like okay, I fucking done it. Jesus, 10 days seems outlandish.
Yeah, you're only halfway done. You just got to keep doing nothing. Yeah, not being able to leave would really suck. Like, it'd be one thing if it was just like regular COVID and you're like, yeah, I'll go down to the lobby or whatever, but literally you can't open your door to go somewhere. This is just
Like that's
No.
what I'm saying is like if I was even able to go to the restaurant and eat meals and drink coffee, like that would be so much better.
Oh, I didn't even think about the coffee. You have just had that delivered too, or do you have?
I have
like,
it
shitty-
delivered every morning, and then I have like shitty like French press coffee in the room that doesn't taste very good, but it works. It's fine. The coffee in the morning is really good, so that's the most important anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of there's a lot of rough parts, dude. Like I've already ran through my towels. I have to get new towels and like new trash bag filter. It's just all it's kind of a bitch, but it's a really nice room, and I'm happy to be here for that reason.
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be obviously worth it down the road. So
Yeah, dude, A
you're
Star
gonna be in
is
freaking
Born.
movie, baby.
From South Africa.
I'm already born. I don't know any of the words to that song, but
What's your word?
I'm gonna go with frustrating.
Why was it frustrating?
I woke up and did my taxes for like 3 hours, which was not what I wanted to do. And that's really it. I just didn't want to do my taxes. This wasn't frustrating. This was great, but
This was really fun.
yeah, but I did not want to do taxes, but you got to do them. So
You got to.
you know how many like musician friends that I have and know that definitely don't think they have to do taxes like all the time, more than you would expect, which is pretty wild.
Like that. They just don't do their taxes?
Yeah, they're just like, well, I got paid mostly in cash for gigs this year, so I'm just not going to do taxes. Like,
Oh yeah, I know a lot
right.
of people like that.
Right, yeah, crazy.
And yeah, it is really nuts. I'm just too scared not to.
And they didn't get their stimulus checks this year. Your one stimulus check for the 8-month pandemic.
Here's $1,200 for fucking 9 months. God.
Killing. Well, brother, one final question for you.
What's that question?
When's lunch?
You tell us.
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
I love it.
When's lunch?
Yes.
When's lunch? When's lunch? When's lunch? I don't know.